Hello and welcome to TheEricButts. Sorry, there's a lot going on right now. I don't want to show you what we're sweeping. But Mary's doing some wonderful cleaning. We did some organizing earlier. I've been cooking a bunch of Christmas treats. Welcome to the vlog for Christmas. Merry Crimbus, Hokana, Squanzi, Hakana, Imbabalus. Happy all the holidays. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you're having a good time. If you celebrate anything, and if not, I hope you're having a good time. Anyways, welcome to this vlog before we get too into it, because apparently I'm in the mood to talk. I'd like to remind you that you don't have to watch all of this if you don't want to. And there are time codes, so you can skip around and all that, or you can jump back and forth. You can skip what you want, go to what you want, watch it over multiple days, easily go back to where you left off. So in the play bar under here, this little red thing you'll see as it moves along, there are gaps in it. Those are chapters. Or if you want to see what they are or jump to them easier, you can open the description down there and see this big old list of blue numbers. It'll tell you what everything is. Because, you know, we do everything from cooking to movie reviews and to a little unboxing in this, making it kind of Christmassy. So, I've shot this over multiple days because we wanted to get ahead on the holidays, and we have. And I had originally planned to cook something and make 2 cocktails, but honestly, I never really had time to cook something. And the cocktails, particularly one of them, involved cooking. It took so long, I'm calling that the food. So we're going to make eggnog from scratch, and I'm going to try it for the very first time. I grew up thinking I wouldn't like it. You'll have to watch and see what I think. And then we'll make a hot buttered rum for the first time. And of course, we're gonna review some movies, like I'm trying to remember what, oh, Avatar, Way of Water. I know some of you have been wanting to hear about that. We got our no spoiler review of that coming. And I think we did the Santa Clauses, the new TV show. I think that's all we reviewed. We might have reviewed one more thing. It's been a while. And we're gonna unbox a Marvel Funko Box. Nope, Jack, no, you do not get into the pile of... I know, well, I don't know where it's gone. And okay, he's coming after you, so. So that's what we're gonna do in this vlog, and yeah, and I just cooked a bunch of stuff for Christmas, some recipes that I've never done before, and some things I kind of made up myself, and I'm really, really thrilled with how that turned out. So, well, let's get to it. Let's slog some nog. Ho ho ho! It's cocktail time. We're gonna be doing 2. Mary's here, but she just got home, so I'm not having her film this part. This is actually gonna take a minute anyways, and we're doing the first part because it has to cool for a while. There's a couple of special things here. We're gonna make eggnog from scratch. I've never tried eggnog. Because my family thought it was gross, and I always heard eggnog is gross from them, I grew up thinking eggnog is gross. Until I read a recipe, and I'm like, I like all those things. I would probably like eggnog. So we are gonna do it. We are gonna do it cocktail style. I found a few different recipes, including my boy Chef Otter, but his I didn't really want to do the changes on, and his is bourbon based. We don't really have bourbon here. I'm not a bourbon guy. I know, Kentucky, but we're gonna do a spiced rum version. And I'm going with the one out of the Food Network magazine for the December issue, because it's honestly, it seems like the simplest, and I just want to make this a little easy because I'm filming this on Joe Bob night. It is 7:17 p.m. on December 16th, 2022. So I hopefully will have all this done within 40 minutes so I can go do my beer photo on the countdown. But anyways, here's the cover of this issue if that helps you out. So this includes 2 large eggs plus 1 egg yolk, half a cup of sugar, 2.5 cups of milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg plus more for garnish, half a cup of cold rum or brandy is optional, cinnamon sticks for garnish.
Jack, honey.
And it's gonna be pretty cool. And the cats are way past their dinner time because they don't understand it's Friday and they're getting fed late, so they are rambunctious. All right, so I'm gonna pull this down so you can see what I'm working with. A bunch of different ingredients. We're gonna work with a new toy, new kitchen gadget as well. This thing should like separate yolk from white. I just thought it might be easier than me trying. I'm gonna thermometer, because we're gonna need to measure temperature here. Stainless steel for whisking, stainless steel bowl. Some old but still good nutmeg we're gonna grate. Some, you know, the standard McCormick vanilla, granulated sugar, grade A large eggs, whole milk, heavy cream, and Captain Morgan's spiced rum. Now we're gonna make up most of the batch of this, and then we have to set some stuff aside and let some things cool for a couple hours. So I'll go and drink all my beer and then come back and have eggnog, because nothing's gonna be as tasty as eggnog after a whole bunch of beer. All right, so first, let's deal with the eggs. I'm gonna take my ring off too, because it's gonna get a little messy. I'm also gonna take this off because I'm actually starting to get warm, so bear with me here. here. Wrap this around Mary, because Mary is quite beautiful. That's quite contrary, but okay. So, eggs. Excellent. I should get something to put the leftover yolk in. We'll get to that. All right. 2 eggs, 2 whole eggs. Come on. I got a bad feeling about this. I thought I had a good break, but I did not. All right. Good job, Eric. Hey, at least no shell went in there. Stepping up my egg game when I can. All right, let's get another one in there. That's a much better break. Okay. All right, where do I want to put my egg white in? That's overkill. We'll go with the original overkill. One of these. All right, so I'm not 100% on this, but we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out together. We can't see what I'm doing. I got the milk in the way. There we go. I was gonna do that real quick. I'm not gonna do that for the whole time. I am gonna pick this up. I don't know how this is. Let's try this. Okay. And I assume it just, as long as it doesn't break the yolk. Yeah, it's separating the white out fairly easily. Just kind of rolling it around a little bit. No. That actually works really nicely. Cool. Get rid of a little extra white yolk down there. Come on, baby. Need that gooey string to separate. There, give it a little spin around motion. Try not to break your yolk. It's fine if it breaks in there. I just didn't want to break in there because then it'll all goo out. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. That's an interesting little gadget. I mean, I know you can do the back and forth shell method, but you see how good I am at cracking eggs. I'll make a little 1 egg white omelet there in a minute. Okay, so we got that part. All right, so we're gonna mix that with eggs and sugar, whisked until combined. So how much sugar? 1/2 cup of sugar. Shoot, I did. Didn't see that I got on the edge over here a little bit. I already have my measuring amount. I already have 1 cup of sugar. I can put my eggs away in a minute. Just standard granulated white sugar. 1/2 cup. Now give me a whisk. I might need an extra whisk. Hopefully we have some more. No, I think this says use just breaking up my yellows, and then we get to whisking. Like the bakers we're becoming. That's right, in January, I'm excited about what I'm gonna cook for you the first vlog of January. Something I've never done before, a couple of things I've never done before, and it should be delicious. And just a fun idea. I guess I need to be careful not to like beat the eggs too bad here. Like, not get so much heat and friction they cook. But I just wanna make sure my sugar is all well combined. Yeah. Okay. That seems good. Sorry, we have a lot of extra popcorn right now. You can't really see behind me anymore, I guess, but. Okay. So we got that. I'm gonna put these away, just get them out of my face. Eggs, 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 beautiful eggs, 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 glorious eggs. All right, so we set that aside. Now we're going to heat milk and 1/2 cup of heavy cream in a medium saucepan. So we want 2.5 cups of milk. And I have 2 cartons here because this one doesn't have a lot left in it. Alrighty. Oh. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Alright. Whoa, shit. Alright, that's alright. It's just a dash. Just a dash. 1. 2. This half boy here. And 2.5. So that's good on the milk, and it says only use half a cup of the heavy cream here because we're gonna need the other half for something a little later. And I've already gotten rid of all my paper towels. There we go. Put that on standby since I just realized I have to open this. Okay. There we go. Half a cup of heavy cream. It's fine. Hey! Where was that right here? Okay. All right. Now you do not want this to boil. You just want to get it steaming. Like a steaming pile of sugar. Yeah, heat the milk and the heavy cream in a medium saucepan over medium heat until steaming. Well, I assume I want to mix that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and give that a little bit of a stir. Whoop. All right. A little more gentle with my stirring. Not a creature with stirring except Eric in the kitchen. Look at me and all my Crimbus puns. Good thing no putties found that milk and cream I just dropped in the floor when they're starving. Alright, some heat in there. I'm gonna go between medium, low, and medium for a minute. What do we do next while we wait on that? Okay, I'm gonna give this another little, get that reincorporated a bit. Okay, once it's steaming, we're gonna remove from the heat. We're gonna whisk 1 cup of the hot milk mixture into the egg mixture. And then we're gonna put all that back into the pan and cook over medium heat, stirring constantly with a wooden spoon until it's thick enough to coat the back of the spoon and the thermometer reads 165, approximately 5 minutes. Strain mixture through fine mesh sieve into a medium bowl. Damn, I forgot about that. That part sucks. Fine. Wait, what were the words? Shit, I lost it. Strain mixture through a fine mesh sieve. Sieve? What is it? Is that what we do? Is that a sieve?
You could use that way. What are you pouring it into?
I'll just put it in another one of these bowls.
Yeah, I think that those mesh things should be good enough, probably.
Okay. Let's see, I got me another cup measuring out here. A measuring cup, measuring of 1 cup. A 1 cup of measure. Just looking for that steaminess. Because you don't want your milk to curdle, right? Is that what they said? That just says do not boil. I guess it was the eggs I'm thinking of in the future here. This is gonna take a while sitting out and cooling down and all that. Hey, I'm glad I made a room in the refrigerator on trash night. Come on. There's Just looking for that steam. Don't want to do this wrong. And again, I know there's a lot of different recipes. You know, some things are just all egg yolks up front, and then you use the whites to whip into peaks later. Here we're going to be actually whipping some cream into peaks and folding that in. First time for a lot of these things for me. I don't think I've done whipping cream since junior high. Or, you know, make my own whipped cream or whatever. It's not really whipped. I guess it is whipped cream. It's cream that you whipped. Huh. How about that? I can get my Joe Bob pants on too. Ooh. I just heard like a gurgle. We'll put this up to a medium heat. How long is... Come on, pot, boil. No, come on, pot, don't boil. Just need you to steam. I should like hold my glasses over it. That's how I would tell.
Hey, buddies.
Oh.
It is peanut butter dinner time.
Peanut butter dinner time? They're getting peanut butter? Peanut butter dinner time. Whoa. I think I just saw myself on Food Network in the background. Wait. Is it... We just about gotten some steam, maybe? The heat's definitely transferring through. I'm sure if I've made this 100 times, I wouldn't be as, like, watching it like a hawk. Watch it like a hawk. Ethan or Maya? I'm going with Maya. I've seen plenty of Ethan. I love him, but I could use more Maya. She's still newer on the scene. What about you? Come on, baby. You're driving me crazy. Come on, I only got like 29 minutes. Yep. And if this fails, we'll just throw it in cupcake molds and see what happens. Mix a little flour, a little baking powder. Oh, steam. Shimonin. Feel like as soon as I step away, it'll be like, oh, here we go, now I'm steaming. All right. Excuse me. Because I know we got at least like 5 minutes of stirring coming up. Then we gotta strain and do the other 2 ingredients. Then we're going to let it cool at room temperature for an hour, then cover and refrigerate for at least 2 hours. Good thing the beer will take me a while. Wait, am I seeing some steam? You thought I was kidding about my glasses. No, not quite. I think it's on the cusp. Oh wait, I see it like trying to form a skin. I don't know if that's good. Let's try that again. Starting to steam. We'll give that just a few more seconds. You don't want this to be too warm. If you go too fast, you'll cook your eggs. You don't want to do that. All right. It is steam. It is getting a little bit of steam. So, medium heat until steaming. Oh, well, I should have had it on medium heat that whole time. Okay. That is... yeah, probably doesn't be perfect. All right, so we're gonna get a cup of this in here. Put off the heat. I'm gonna leave the heat on though, because we're gonna go back to it here in just a second. We're gonna start whisking. It doesn't necessarily say drizzle, but I'm going for the drizzle. faster as I get in there. Oop, a little splattery. Smells pretty good. Now, and then whisk the egg mixture back into the pan. Then whisk the egg mixture back into the pan. Okay, can we see? Yeah, we can kind of see. All right. Alright, whisk it back into the pan. Cook over medium heat, stirring constantly with a wooden spoon for 5 minutes until thick or the right temperature. Alright, Echo, set timer for 5 minutes. Well, we know it ain't gonna happen right away, so we're gonna give that a minute. This is the sink. Got a little more room to work here. Same for you. Echo, set timer for 4.5 minutes.
4 minutes and 30 seconds.
So tired of her not listening to me. Why doesn't anybody listen? I figured that would be a good point for Mary to make fun of me. Mary's, something is not agreeing with her tummy. So I'm sure she's real excited to try this eggnog later. Yeah, well, you'll have a few hours for sure, so. Because this takes at least 3 hours to cool. Okay, earbuds heard. Oh God, Mary, I need help. I'm just kidding. She didn't even hear.
I did.
Oh, she did. She just chose to. She woke up and she chose violence. Hey, at least we get a chance to use our hurricane glasses, I think. Might use those.
Okay.
They look similar to what's in here. There's so many, by the way, this particular issue of Food Network magazine, there is a ton of stuff in this issue I want to make. There's so many like snacks and finger foods, even a bunch of no-bake cookie recipes and like candied and spiced nuts, and there's like a whole Hanukkah section, and I'm like, man, I had no idea they had such delicious sounding food for Hanukkah. So, I mean, it doesn't, it's not a surprise. Well, I guess it is a surprise. It's more that I never thought about it. Oh my God, they are shredding some pulled pork or brisket or something. That's brisket. Oh. Damn you, diners, drive-ins, and dives. Hey Jack, you done? Did you enjoy your noms, buddy? You trying to get more noms? Oh, and now they're putting a peanut butter sandwich. No, I'm just kidding. It was not peanut butter. Although, peanut butter and brisket probably be all right. Peanut butter and bacon is great if you've never done that, by the way. Hell, peanut butter and cheeseburgers. Or peanut butter burgers. You gotta get the right cheese, though. What else can we talk about for a couple more minutes? This doesn't really feel like it's thickening. I'm gonna take my heat up just a touch. That's kind of right on my medium, so let's get it a little more. But this part you definitely don't want to overdo, right? Because until it's thick enough to coat the back of the spoon, do not boil or the eggs will curdle. So we're looking for a 165. Jack's tail. What are you doing? You thinking about jumping into the sink? That'd be a new one. I do have like a boiling thermometer. Oh, I forgot to tell Mary that they had gotten into the cabinet because she did not re-secure it. Oh, that is reading at a higher temperature than we want. Let me bring my heat back down. Shit. Yeah, that's reading at like 175. Fuck me. I'm gonna trust the temperature. It is kind of coating the back of the spoon. All right, we're taking it off the heat. I don't want my eggs to curdle. That would be terrible. Yeah, that's definitely coating the back of the spoon. Okay, whoops. Hope that 10 degrees doesn't matter too much. Jack! You sneaky sneak. He was up here with his head down in the sink trying to lick the cream and egg stuff out of the bowl. He might have got some, I'm sure he did.
Yeah, it looks like you did.
Oh,
He's looking at his ribs.
I was thinking maybe he had a milk mustache, which would have been cute. All right, so we're gonna strain the mixture through a fine mesh sieve, and it looks like it's spelled so, you know what I mean, into a medium bowl and stir in the vanilla and the nutmeg. All right, so let's get another one of these bowls. Mixing bowls are your friends, kids. And then, here's a smaller one here. I wish they put the lip on this side, but I guess that's fine. Okay, I'm not exactly sure why we have to. Echo, cancel timer. Oh, wow. I see why they want me to strain it. A little bit of tiny bits of cooked egg, I guess. Okay, now. All right, so, how am I gonna do that? How much? This smells like cooked eggs. Interesting. Half a teaspoon of vanilla, quarter teaspoon freshly grated nutmeg. Like one of these. I don't know, I'm trying something here, because you know, when you have to grate something and measure it, it gets tricky. Where's my well, let's use a grater. This says grate. We'll start on a fresh nut. I've had this stuff a while. Watch your fingers. Actually, I should probably, there we go. Oh, this is gonna take a minute. There we go, now I got the nut started. It smells good. This is not a good way of doing this. Anybody got any better tips for grating nutmeg? Should I have used a microplaner instead? How to get it and measure it? I'm just worried about my fingers, to be honest. Or maybe this nutmeg is actually too old. Still smells good. I've had this a long time now. Let's see what we're working with. That's like half of what we need. All right, let's get some more. Yeah, this might actually just be really old. You know, it's what I've got. I guess we have some pre-ground nutmeg. But this does say fresh grated. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll compare it real quick. Making a huge mess over here. God dang, this is still not my best way of doing this because I can't get all of it in there and actually properly measure it. We might have to grate a little bit more in there. Let me just check our nutmeg real fast. Just to make sure color-wise. Okay. Oh shit. Smell test it. I don't know. Actually, I think the fresh stuff's gonna be the better choice. But I think I'm gonna invest in fresher nutmeg just to be sure in the future. All right, that's gotta be enough now. We have to grate a little more for the garnish, but oh yeah, I'm just gonna put all that in there. And then half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which I assume there's enough in here. Didn't really check. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was a lot of vanilla. Get your shit together, Eric. All right, let's stir that in. Ooh. I did not like the smell of that vanilla when I first poured it out. But when it hit this milk and egg mixture, that smells pretty good. But my nutmeg seems to be clumping. Let's keep stirring, we'll see what happens. Try to get a nice rhythmic, gentle stir so I don't splosh it everywhere. All right, stir in the mixture, do this thing, all right. Stir in the vanilla and the nutmeg, let cool at room temperature for an hour, then we're gonna cover it and put it in the fridge for 2 hours. Then we're gonna come back and do the rest. Let me just get this stirred up, and that's all we're doing right now. Oh, well, we're gonna do one other thing too. When it adds the booze, it says it needs to be like cold, chilled, you know, chilled booze. I don't want to put the whole bottle in the fridge or the freezer, so I'm just gonna put the half a cup we need into something and put that in the fridge so it'll chill while this is chilling. Okay, I don't like that the nutmeg is like kind of clumping. I'm trying to break it up. I mean, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I mean, it smells pretty good though. All right. Actually, I have an idea. We're gonna need dishes later anyways. Let me use a little whisk and see if that'll help break that up some. Oh, it's really releasing the scent that is smells pretty dang good. I do feel like that broke the nutmeg up much, much better. Okay. So that's all there is except for me chilling that, so we'll come back in a bit. All right, I gotta do this quick because the second Joe Bob movie just started and I'd like to see it. But so first we got to whip up a little heavy cream. We're gonna take our heavy cream, we'll put half a cup of heavy cream in a bowl. My other spatula is still in the wash. I covered, you know, the stuff and put it in there for over 2 hours now. What time is it, Mary? It's like 11 something.
It's 12:09.
It's 12:09 now. So it's been in there a good like 3 hours or so. Whew.
Your heavy whipped cream is very heavy.
Yeah. All right, so we gotta whip this till we get stiff peaks. I haven't done this since junior high. Granted, I've gotten other things stiff long since junior high. I have no idea how long this will take. Jiggle, 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 jiggle everywhere. Definitely see some air getting in there. Smells good. Yes, I think it's firming up a little. Good, you can see it. Joe Bob has been great so far. I've been having a good night. The charity auction items are pretty fantastic. One is to get married by Joe Bob in Las Vegas, and it'll feature on the Valentine's special. I feel like I may have known that. Wink. I'm tempted. But they have a dinner with Joe Bob and Darcy. They come over to where you live and you go to Cracker Barrel with them, and it's already like $13,000. So I'm like, I think it's all gonna be too rich for my blood. Am I doing this right?
There are times where I'm feeling like, when it comes to stuff like this,
Uh-huh.
it's like, okay,
Jesus.
it's like, is this stuff actually being bought by people who can actually afford this, or are they putting themselves into a ridiculous amount of debt in order to keep the thing?
Yes. I need an easy favor from right where you are. Right where you are. You have a bunch of stuff on my magazine, and can you open that and read that? I am supposed to beat this into stiff peaks, right?
Okay, let's
It's near the end of the
This
description.
remaining one half heavy volatile stuff peaks form.
Okay. Is it because I'm using a plastic fucking whisk? I don't feel like anything's happening here.
Here, let me try.
Is that what I need? Do I need more of a beating method?
Yeah.
'Cause I guess I was going for more of a mixing method.
Yeah, if you just mix it, you're never going to get
Oh
stuff
yeah, see, I
peaks.
don't know. Like I said, I haven't done this in.
And this is why we also use hand mixers.
Well, I mean, I figure it's half a cup of. I figure with that little, it would go pretty quick.
Whew.
Can I give it a shot and see what? Because I'd like
Yeah,
to.
it's-
Are you sure it's doing anything?
I'm just... It-
People at home are like, these two idiots. I don't. Oh shit! A little drop at the bottom there. Sorry. Yeah, look it up. Yeah. I'll keep trying. I really would like to watch
proper
this.
whisking method. Whisking.
I would also say how to whisk to get stiff. I don't know.
How to whisk to get stiff peaks. Oh, it's at 8 to 9 minutes.
Oh geez. Okay.
And also, these are all talking about egg whites.
Yeah, I know. It's really weird they said to do this with the half cream. Every other recipe says do this with the egg whites, but ask about heavy cream. Same question, but add heavy cream. Because in that case, this is worth getting a hand blender. It does seem like it's coming together in more of a cream. I'm going to be on it like a little bit. It is thickening. Oh, Jesus.
And use whisk to beat the cream back and forth until peaks begin to form.
Back and forth. Okay. It might actually be at least a little bit easier. Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, no, I can tell it's getting a little bit more whipped cream consistency. It's not there, but it's getting there.
It says, begin whipping, watch for trails in the cream, 4 to 5 minutes, watch for soft peaks, 6 to 7 minutes, watch for firm peaks, 7 to 8 minutes, watch for, then it says watch for firm peaks again, after deep brown and stiff peaks, at 8 to 9 minutes.
Thank you. Yeah, I can see that it's definitely
Yeah.
turning into a cream now. And what, I want stiff peaks? What did it say, the thing? What am I looking for?
Stiff peaks.
Okay. We're getting there. Now, what is a peak? Because that looks fair. That looks like I'm almost there. And that's what I imagine a peak is.
Okay, so basically it's what happens when you pull it up. You see how it pulls up some with it
Yeah. And holds its shape.
and holds its shape, but it's still a little on the floppy
I was just saying, I can still go a little more, but it sounds like I am doing it right now. I'm just trying to get this done before they come back from break for Joe Bob. Oh, they're pouring, I look up and they're pouring eggnog in a coffee cup. Yeah, they're doing Christmas Horror Story. I've never seen that, and it's like an anthology, and William Shatner is like the DJ that does the host raps, even though it's not really wraparounds because they're all stories happening at once. Oh yeah, that seems like I'm almost there. Whew. Oh yeah, I'm thinking that's good. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I'm getting stuff out.
Yeah, I think that's probably good enough.
Half a cup of chilled rum.
Okay.
And okay, I believe it says to pour this into that.
Slowly whisk in the chilled eggnog mixture. Then whisk in rum. If using.
Right, all right. It says slowly. Well, does this mean the mixture goes in?
Slowly whisk in the chilled eggnog, so you don't need to be going like a madman.
Well, I mean, that's what I was asking. Is it like the whisking is slow or the pouring is slow, or both?
It says slowly.
I'm not. No, I'm asking. I'm sorry.
You're asking for me to interpret.
Yes, I'm asking because you've done more things similar to this than I have. I'm sorry. I was asking for your expertise, not what it says. Sorry.
Yeah. I think what you're doing right now is probably doing good.
Yeah, that looks like it's working nice.
Round and round and round it goes.
The sound, man.
I know, right?
So yeah, I guess you can get a good look at what I'm doing here, camera folks. Jack is very curious what the hell's going on.
It is making a weird noise.
And he loves the smell of the eggs and the cream. Almost there. Oh, my nutmeg seemed to have sank to the bottom, so it's about to all start coming out. And there we go. Okay. That's got a nice consistency. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do before we whisk this in, especially with Mary's help, because she is more knowledgeable with, she's had eggnog. God, my fucking hair. So before we do it with the rum in there, would you like to taste test this with me?
Sure.
So A, she can confirm, is this close to an eggnog? And then I can see what I think of just straight eggnog. Consistency looks right. Looks like a nice little bit frothy, a little bit thick drink, but not, still very liquidy.
Flavor's right. Usually it's a little thicker though.
Okay, so I maybe should have got that cream up, or maybe I just need to do the other versions where you whisk the egg whites in or something, but okay. So I'm gonna try eggnog. Ooh. I like that a lot. I really like that a lot.
It's good flavor. Could be a little thicker.
Okay, fair. So now we're gonna whisk in the spiced rum, and then I'll try to hurry up and fucking Will you just read the rest of it out for me just to make sure there's nothing else other than pouring and garnishing? And how do I slowly whisk the...
Then whiskey and rum.
Okay.
It doesn't say
I gotcha.
what speed.
Okay.
Basically, you're just mixing it in.
Yeah.
And then pour the glasses and garnish with nutmeg and cinnamon sticks.
Yeah, those are optional, but I'm going to do it to make it look pretty for photos. Okay. Set that up there. Throw this in the sink. Grab these glasses. Excuse me, Jiggy. Yeah, sure. We'll use these very big glasses. Yes. I thought it was hiding behind some skewers. Because these look similar to the glassware they used in the photos. But I'm just a little bit worried about pouring it out. Should I?
We have a ladle.
Oh, yeah, we got a ladle. I was thinking about that. I feel like this is going to be messier. Just have to clean up the glasses when I'm done. It's like melty ice cream.
Yeah. Ice cream is a lot of dairy and eggs.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, I'm guessing maybe like my dad and my mom just had bad eggnog experiences.
Well, I can't say what 70s nog might be
Right.
like.
Yeah.
It may have been a little more of a crapshoot back then. I don't know.
Maybe I could have just gotten away with actually doing this via funnel, and then it wouldn't be so dirty down the sides. I think some of my whipped cream down there didn't actually get. Must have kind of got stuck to the sides. My ladle is scraping up occasional clumps of cream. Nothing major, but. All right, it's probably a nice little third glass waiting there. Okay, now for the piece of resistance. Just gonna go use this ground stuff. Just gonna hit it a little for there, a little for there, and oh, figure it out later. Where are they? I know I got them. Saw them earlier. Have they been opened? No.
Definitely hoping we'll get you spice red.
Yeah. And that's probably just gonna. What is this red bit? Oh man, part of the plastic from the fucking cap. There. That's just gonna sink right. Well, no. See if I can get the shot before the other cinnamon stick sinks. Ah, fuck. I should clean the background first. God damn it. Because the Christmas tree is back there. It's looking nice. Fuck. Yeah, that cinnamon stick sunk in there, but you can kind of see it's there. Okay. Now. Thank you. And I don't know if you have a preference on which one you want to try, but
I'm good with the one.
I'm gonna take this one then. All right, let's see what we think, or what I think. Smells interesting, but I think that's mostly the nutmeg on top. That's pretty damn good. I mean, I don't know how good it is compared to anybody else's or anything, but I'm saying I like this. This is pretty damn good.
Sorry, warmed up a bit.
You know, now that you mention it, yeah, it really has, hasn't it? I think it's all that fucking whipping I did.
You dribbled down the side.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, like I said, the flavor's good. It just needs, it could stand to be a little thicker.
Okay, well, you know, I might actually, well, I will definitely try making this again someday. Maybe for a Christmas party or whatever. Try somebody else's recipe. And, hells yeah, there you go. Merry Christmas. I got Joe Bob to watch. So we saw this little movie. It's pretty good. I don't know if you've all heard of it. Small little independent feature called Avatar: The Way of Water. It's up and coming director James Cameron. I think he's got a career ahead of him. So we're gonna keep this no spoilers, but okay, long story short, I liked the first one. I didn't really see it in theaters back in the day, but I enjoyed it. I appreciated the technology. I thought the story was mediocre. The characters were mediocre. It was kind of a neat place. After going on all the rides on our honeymoon at Disney, I started really falling back in love with all of that. And man, oh man, did I have a blast of an experience at this, and I'm ready to go again. We saw it IMAX 3D. It's breathtaking, it's gorgeous. I like the characters and story and all of it so much more, and I'm ready for the 5 or 6 sequels he has planned. That's not even a joke, that really is true. He's already like shot all of 3, and they're already shooting 4. And I got other stories I can tell you, but that's my initial thoughts. What's your initial thoughts?
Again, story-wise, is okay. Character-wise, it's okay. Just give me the Planet Pandora version of that BBC Planet Earth, and I'll be a happy camper, because it's just so fucking pretty.
Well, here's the thing. Story-wise, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but a lot of people are like, oh, again, you know, the story's just kind of... But it's like, well, here's what I realized is he's not really telling a story, per se. That's not really his focus. But the story comes from the character journey, which I think because the characters were a lot more fleshed out and more interesting this time, they did go on an interesting journey. And that kept everything else that much more exciting for me. The music and the action are insane. The camera choices, the technology, like, my God, especially in IMAX 3D, like, you forget how much of that movie is CG and not photoreal, but it looks and feels photorealistic. And it is just insanely interesting and looking and gorgeous. So yeah, the visuals and all that, major part of it, but it is still a really good character journey story. There's good character arcs. I mean, maybe it's kind of slightly cliche in the hero's journey type of cliche, but it worked a lot for me. There were stakes at any given moment. I never really knew who would or would not survive anything or where the story was going to go next. It wasn't like terribly predictable. I mean, you know, there's good guys and bad guys. That kind of stuff can be kind of predictable, but even that, there's still some surprise. And now everybody's talking about it, although I'm not gonna hear, but they did not really show you who the villain of this was. And I really, like, if you've seen it, you'll know what we're talking about. But I really like that. And I like that we didn't know until we went in, and then they tell you right away, and you know, show it from the beginning of the movie, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And like the whole new mission of humanity, it's slightly different than it was, you know?
Yeah.
So all that is just really fun. And yeah, man, but the water visuals and stuff.
Yeah.
I will say I felt bad by the end of the movie for having a bunch of sushi for dinner before we went to the movie.
Hey, they eat fish too.
Yeah, that's true. I did, yeah. But yeah, because there is so much underwater stuff and very interesting characters in this movie. More characters than you might anticipate, which I thought was a really neat touch.
Yeah.
I do like that it's a different tribe of Na'vi that we mostly deal with through big chunks of it.
Yeah.
The human characters.
It was interesting to see how the water Na'vi had actually physically evolved.
Yeah, because they definitely evolved differently because they lived under different circumstances. So we kind of joke now. It's like, wait, is he gonna do the way of fire, the way of air, the way of dirt? And it really is becoming Avatar: The Last Airbender, but with Na'vi.
Next time they go to like this lava place. Or...
Right, like that would be cool, man. I'd love to see fire, like the fire version of Na'vi. That would be very interesting. I will also say, after immediately seeing this movie and how much I loved the Animal Kingdom Disney World rides for this, and Flight of Passage really has done something to me. but man, I'd love to see a new ride based off some of this. I don't know what it would be or how they would do it. Even if it's just a, hey, we're gonna take you on a motion ride under the waters so Mary can exist and explore and see all the sea life or something. Like, I need that. I want that. I need to go on that 100 times. And now I'm desperate to get back to Flight of Passage and the Navi River journey.
This puts you in one of those like little 2-person subs under the water.
That'd be cool. Or even if it's a motion ride, they can make it feel like that. That'd be really, really cool.
This is like, well, why not put yourself on the critters? But then there's that whole, you're not, because they can simulate you going through the air by blowing wind against you and everything. Being underwater, that'd be a bit different.
That's true. The simulating the sensation of water rushing past you. Yeah. Not just little sprays from the ocean waves, but...
And plus, going underwater at high speeds is a lot rougher than going through air at high speeds.
I'm trying to get this back on the thing here, too, a little bit more, because I really...
derailed us?
Not really. Almost. You started, but you didn't quite get there. I didn't let you.
God damn it.
Well, because I really want to talk about this. Okay. We really got to start watching Golden Globe movies. But I like that the time passed. It's like basically the same amount of time passed since the last movie. And they did do a pretty good job catching you up on what's happened, where the story is, how the characters and things have changed. And that time passage really makes the story more interesting, too. Mm-hmm. And Jake Sully has grown as a person, and he's way more interesting in this than he was in the first movie. Neytiri's a little sidelined here. I mean, she's a bunch to do.
Sidelined.
Well, no, she still has good chunks. She's certainly important to major parts of the story, but not nearly like she was in the first one. They do a good job of kind of recapturing some of the things from the first one, like in terms of, well, we got these new things we have to learn now. It's like you don't just know everything. But like the massive end action sequence is just exhilarating from top to bottom. And lots of like cheering moments of greatness, lots of satisfying ends to certain characters, and certain characters, a particular character, I'm putting money down, you know who I'm talking about, let's just say Harpoon Guy. He's coming back with a robot arm, that's my prediction. Just gonna say, I'm not telling you what's happening, you have no idea if you haven't seen the movie, so it's not spoiling, but that was really, really cool. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I really like this. And man, Sigourney Weaver playing what she does in this, because, you know, she's on the cast list, I'll just say that. But I mean, you probably already know. It's been like all talked about. I'm trying to be vague in case you avoided it, but really like what she did. Like, there should be awards in there for her. Yeah. Definitely getting awards for this, or at least nominations. Because again, when, you know, I really, especially pre-honeymoon, I was like, Avatar, okay, fine, whatever, Mary likes it, cool. I was not at all excited. Then the trip really kind of got me excited, but even with that, I'm still going into the movie like, okay, 3 hours, 12 minutes, which is not a big deal. I don't know why so many people complain about, I mean, if the movie's good, you don't feel the 3 hours, and this was good. I did not feel the 3 hours.
Now, if you're drunk, eating like a bowl of ramen and drunk a bunch before the movie, you'd be feeling it.
Well, that's also part of like, if you know you're gonna go see a 3 hour movie, you don't do that much liquid intake, you don't take giant drinks. We took giant drinks in, but we only had a couple of sips and kind of waited till it was the last hour, and then started enjoying our drinks. You know, so that you don't have to, and we had big buckets of popcorn. Because, you know, popcorn. I got a big bucket because I wanted a bigger bucket with butter, but this allowed me then to get Mary have Mary get the awesome tin and cup. And
the cup's okay. The tin's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, the tin is awesome. It's one of my favorite popcorn tins we've got. And
that's Regal, y'all.
Yeah, from Regal. And I don't know if it was high frame rate. I certainly didn't anticipate it, but the 3D was so good that I think we did have the variable high frame rate, which is great. If that was there, it's fantastic. Because none of the 3D was blurry or smeary. It all worked, but everything looked like a movie. It didn't feel like I was watching television either. So very much appreciated that. Sound design, the whole thing, spec-fucking-tacular. I really, really want to try and see it again, at least one more time in IMAX 3D, maybe 2 more times even, honestly. And I'm really, really excited for the third one. I'm bummed it's 2 years away. I was thinking it was a year away, but it's like, nope, 2 years. Damn it. Now, just some rumor stuff. Has nothing to do with the story. Well, I guess a little bit. But the rumors are, the stories I've heard, I just want to spread these stories because they're pretty cool. So when James Cameron turned in his draft for this movie to the studio, they gave back 3 pages of notes. When he turned in his draft for part 4, they gave back 1 page of notes. So he's like, okay, I'm going in the right direction. And apparently when he turned in his draft for 5, or wait, so 2, then 3, I'm sorry, 3 pages for this movie, part 2. 1 page for part 3. When he turned in his draft for part 4, all they said back was, "Holy shit." And he said, "Okay, well, where's the notes?" They said, "That's the notes." So I was like, damn. The other rumor I hear is by part 5, it's supposed to be the Na'vi coming to Earth. So it's like, okay, well, this really is going to be an interesting journey that hopefully we'll get all of. Because it is making really good money. I can't believe $134 million opening is disappointing.
Why would not be going to Earth? Because the humans are giving them no reason. I'm not just...
My speculation, and this is that they've just gone too far. So the Na'vi has to take the fight to Earth to get them to fuck off and leave them alone. They just pissed them off too much. They destroyed too much shit. So there's all that. I really like all that. And I think there was one other story I was going to tell, but maybe not because I don't remember. But anyways, it's awesome. I really want it. They need a VR tour of Pandora for Mary and for me. And yeah, so Avatar 2, absolutely loved it. Mm-hmm. Not surprised, but surprised how much I loved it. So I'm firmly in.
It is so pretty.
It is so pretty. Okay, all right. That's it. All right, so also, as we talked about, I think last week's vlog, that we watched the first 3, the Santa Claus movies, and we kind of gave you our thoughts on that. Well, we watched the entire series of the Santa Clauses. It's a breezy watch, 6 episodes, roughly half-hour episodes each. And you know what? I loved that way more than I was anticipating. I thought even if it's just as good as the Santa Claus movies, it'd be all right. It'd be worth checking out. But it's so much better. It's like they did the Santa Claus movies in the Good Burger universe. The Keenan and Kel style comedy I was not expecting, and that's what's happening here. It's very much got a Keenan and Kel style thing, especially with Noelle. Reminds me very much of like Kel from like, you know, I just kept waiting for him to be like, "Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?" I like that they gave. What were your thoughts? I really enjoyed it. Like I was laughing out loud, and just even when I was in a shitty mood when we started it, I was a joyful person watching it.
It was cute. I don't think I liked it near as much as you did. I'm not saying I hated it.
No, I know, but that was definitely more my kind of humor, I think, than yours a little bit.
God, that opening is the most. It's just like somebody dropped asses when they made that.
Yeah, the opening credits is like insane and surreal, and another one of the things I love about it. Because like, what is this opening credit? Every time too, it would get me. I was like, Jesus, this is amazing.
It's only like 10 seconds.
I know, it's like maybe 15 or something. But yeah, it's like a very short, but it's really fun. I love the elves in here. I love all the characters got to be real characters. You know, the wife had really good questions. All the kids, some cameos from other kid characters and stuff. But the elves, I really like the love the elves got in here. Yeah. Especially Noelle and Betty. Yeah, like there's some stuff that almost got me teary-eyed near the end with those guys.
Yeah, that was surprisingly poignant.
Yeah, there you go. It's very Christmas spirited.
And here's my thing: is going like they're going to have a second season apparently, and I'm sitting here going like, I wonder how well this is going to work because again, you're working with kids, and you can't really put the pause button on them.
And my only concern with the second season, even though I really want a second season, is this worked because it's been a while since the last one, and I think they actually had a really good story to tell here. A really good concept for this one that played out. And then it really does play in a way that you can go back and watch the movies and have a new version of those movies as you watch it, because it's built on those. I don't know how much you need to go back and watch the movies, although at least the first one you probably want to. And the second one, there's some neat just watch them all, because there's some neat tie-ins. But this is, if you call this part 4, this is by far the best of the 4, you know. And but I do wonder, like, is it gonna lose its magic if you do it as a yearly thing? And you know, do they have a good story? But I really liked it, and Tim Allen was still great in this. And I heard some people complain, like on Twitter, you know, because everybody wants to complain about something. People like complain. There's one line early in the first episode where he makes a reference about, you know, we live in an era where saying Merry Christmas to all is problematic. And when I read everybody complaining online, it sounded like that was going to be one thing. But when I saw it, I'm like, what stick is up everybody's butt? Of course Santa would think that. Like, he's Santa. It's real. It exists. You know, in this universe, Christmas is a real thing. It doesn't say the other religions don't exist. Like, I think they've mentioned it or referenced it. Like, those happen. It's just he's the mascot of Christmas. So, of course, So I was like, that was just people with their panties in a bunch for a lot of wrong reasons, because I found nothing like that in here. I mean, there is a scene that I agree with and disagree with too, where they're talking about, well, that kid's naughty. Well, actually, they just have like a learning thing, you know, which is kind of a cool sequence. And most of what was said in that sequence I agree with, although at one point it's like, well, no, you can still, if you're a brat, you're naughty. So, but no, I really, really dug this. And Calpen is pretty good in this. You can have fun if you pretend this is a sequel to Harold and Kumar Save Christmas, because it could kind of work like that. So this might be a fun piece with that. So just waiting for NPH to show up.
That's season 2.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh my God, he could. They need to bring him in. That's what it needs to be. This needs to be a backdoor Harold and Kumar thing. Even if they never really make it that, like just bring John Cho in to do something, bring Neil Patrick in to do something, have everybody be similar to their characters and not deny being those characters, but they don't have to say they're those characters.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting here going like, it's like, will they bring what's his face back because of all his techiness? But are we doing spoilers or not?
No, we're not doing spoilers.
Okay, then I can't really say.
Yeah, okay, that's why I was a little worried. I was also trying to think what you're saying, but yeah. But yeah, again, breezy, fun, charming, yeah, and a really good time, and I'm glad we watched it.
It was cute.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy
That's
Holidays.
just like, it's not bad. I'd say you're going to get somewhere between cute and great, apparently.
Well, and again, keep in mind when I'm saying great, it's very childish. Like, you're not going to go in there and be like, oh my God, this is the most brilliant writing and brilliant, clever comedy ever.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's very 90s teen Nick added on top of the Santa Claus that was already there. So if you're a big Keenan and Kel fan or Good Burger and all that, go in with that vibe and you're going to have a good time.
There's a couple of references you're not going to get if you haven't watched a certain other TV series that's completely not related.
Okay, you could say the name of the TV series because I'm trying to...
Lost.
Oh, yeah, because the lady, the lady that plays Mrs. Claus, Carol Claus.
There's at least 2 Lost references.
Yeah, they definitely winked at you on that, and it was very, very cute. But yeah, man, I like it. I'm excited to see more of this world, so... We need snowmen. We need Jack Frost. Well, we had Jack Frost, but we need, like, killer snowmen. Okay. That's it for reviews. Ho, ho, ho! It's a Christmas vlog. We should open something. So we have the Funko Wakanda Forever box that we have not opened, which, by the way, I very much loved Wakanda Forever. Very much enjoyed the hell out of that. But after Avatar 2, I'm like, oh. And now I don't look back on Wakanda Forever as fondly. There's a lot of similarities between those movies, and one, I think, does it a lot better than the other. But I still enjoy the hell out of Wakanda Forever.
Well, we didn't talk about that.
Yeah, well, especially like the finales. I'm not getting into details, but the finales, at least in principle and setup, very, very similar. Okay, so usually a couple pops, whatever, get it from Amazon, bi-monthly. Matter of fact, we're sitting on the Spider-Man Across the Universe, or Across the Spider-Verse one.
He's afraid of getting spoiled.
Well, because where the movie got delayed, the box still came out, you know, so. But at least we have this to open, and we're going to do that. So I usually do the shirt, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pull out the shirt.
This is your shirt.
True, because I need more shirts. I like the green on it already. Although green for Wakanda, usually I think blue or purple. I guess it's green and purple, okay.
There's a lot of green in Wakanda.
I mean, it's not bad. Kind of a generic pop shirt, though. Like, hey, here's the pop characters and a... I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's... As far as Funko pop shirts go, it's probably somewhere in the middle for me. I'll wear it, but...
It doesn't have Riri on it. He hates it.
That's the real reason. That's true. You're right. Now, yeah, you're right. No Riri. It's garbage. Just kidding. Riri Williams is my fave, so... Well, of that. So I assume pin and patch or sticker or something. That's, M'Baku.
M'Baku.
Who is hilarious in the movie.
He's hilarious, but he also seems to have matured a bit.
Yeah, and he's a badass. And you have an alarm.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get the next thing. All right, I do the sticker. It's Shuri. It's Pop Shuri.
I guess that's her being low-key for American reconnaissance.
Yeah, I'm just hiding the card. I'll hide it over here so we don't see it. Okay. All right, 2 pops.
2 pops.
2 pops. Run free.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, you can flip it. There's no address or anything to worry about on that. It comes in its own box these days.
I got
IO.
Is it IO?
IO?
AO?
IO? Okay. I wish she had the 2 daggers though.
Oh wow, so much.
Yeah, so much glare. That's why in the old days we used to shoot on SLR with a polarizing
so is this
filter.
the general?
No. That's oh god, I had it. But Okoye is
Oh, that's why I was getting confused. Yeah, Okoye.
Yeah, Okoye. So no, I think she was the one that was with Okoye that had like the vibro blades.
Oh yeah. That would have been cool.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know why she's like.
She's not available as part of the regular line.
Yeah, it's not a repaint or anything.
Honestly, she feels like she looks a lot like she could just be a repaint of Okoye.
Yeah.
Standard armor.
Well, in pop form, like it's hard to get, because those characters all wear the same outfit, and I think they're all shaved head, right? Or is it just some?
Yeah,
of them?
they're all shaved.
So yeah, in a pop form, like there's no facial detail, so you could say this is anybody, just about.
Kind of wish we'd gotten like Namora or Atuma.
Yeah, well, there might be a version of that in here, but because those are just the regular. Did you actually show the back of the box so they can see it? I don't know if you lingered enough for them to get a good detailed look. I'm just moving my face, so it'll hopefully focus a little better for them. Okay.
But
disappointment. But again, I think this.
But I liked her character.
Oh yeah, no, I love the character and what they did, but at the same time, I'm like, I think this is just a box of disappointment because I liked the movie a lot, but there was nothing standout in there except maybe some Riri armor, some Ironheart stuff. And okay, so we get the poser version. If you haven't seen the movie, this is a bit of a spoiler, so I'm glad we waited because
Did we have this before?
I think we did, maybe not, but still, if you haven't seen the movie, this is a bit of a spoiler. So skip now or forever hold your peace. So we have who is the new Black Panther, Shuri, in poser mode.
Such a poser.
Yeah. So this is also pretty boring. Yeah. Well, I guess we just got some lumps of coal in our stocking. No, it's not that bad.
No.
It's not that bad. They're just dull. And I mean, again, I don't care for pops nearly. Obviously I went through the craze, and I still do occasionally.
I was actually interested there's no Shuri as part of this lineup either. So this is the only way you're getting Shuri.
Well, there's probably another wave or something then, because that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, you're right. Yeah, there's probably another wave. Because you have Nakia, you even have Queen Ramonda.
I really did like the Technolog? Not Atlantis.
Oh, I know what you mean. Where Namor's people and all that. Yeah, they couldn't call it Atlantis. Cool. All right, so yeah, we got a T-shirt, a pop, a pin, a decal. It's all the same stuff. Return to the Kingdom of Wakanda with some of your favorite warriors. Inside the Black Panther Wakanda Forever Marvel Collector Core box, you'll find a vinyl bobblehead of Ayo, a vinyl bobblehead of Black Panther, and an enamel pin of M'Baku. You'll also find a decal of Shuri that's ready to accompany you on any mission, and a T-shirt featuring M'Baku, Okoye, Shuri, and Nakia as they gear up for action in pop form. So there's this if you want to see it. And we'll do the big reveal about what's coming soon, theoretically. Theoretically, next month is Spider-Man No Way Home. Okay, there's a lot of cool things you could do in there. Can we have lab-coated Peter Parkers? That'd be pretty dope.
Wait a minute, you shoot your... How? What?
So, anyways, we'll open that when it happens. But there you go. There's the Christmas unboxing. Unboxing. That's why you watch my stuff. I'm hilarious.
Bye.
Let's make a drink. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I'm TheEricButts, and I'm in a shitty mood, but I'm very drunk. And we're going to make another Christmas cocktail.
Hi.
Mary's here. Hot Buttered Rum. Mary finished off the what is it called? Eggnog. And we watched 2 episodes of Santa Clauses. So we've been down there for an hour. I've almost had a double vodka on top of a bottle of wine. I don't care. I'm in a shitty mood. That's okay. We're getting there. All right, so I have a recipe. It's my second recipe I found. This one just sounded better than the other thing. Oh, she's opening chip clips. It's like, what is going on over there? All right, so just bear with me on this, y'all. This should be good for Christmas and warm the cockles of my bitter heart.
I have to say,
this
is like an old school type of drink.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you're gonna go for drink or recipe. But, so we set out, it says half a cup of unsalted butter, which is basically a stick. So we got our Tillamook unsalted. It's been out a little while. I'm playing into the shitty mood. This is one of the, nothing happened. My team lost, but I was already in a shitty mood.
Life happens.
Yeah, no, it's not even life. I'm just, ugh. You ever wake up in that day, like you had a great day, and then wake up and like, ugh. Anyways. All right, half a cup brown sugar. I'm going dark brown sugar because I like the dark brown sugar better. It's, what does it say? 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I have not gotten on my measuring things. I think there's enough of that left. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm sure they mean ground cinnamon. Half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves that I could not find because please, Santa. Please, we believe in you. Can we please have the spice rack set up we're asking for? Please, Santa. 2 ounces of dark rum. We're going with this. We got some Kraken. I got another bottle. This is Mary's bottle, but I bought some more because I'm going to start using her rum. It's like, come on. We got all 3 rums. Actually, we have all 4 rums because we have a coconut rum. I say all. I don't even know. And then hot water. If you're hearing I'll show you in a minute. I got my kettle boiling some water. Cinnamon sticks or star anise for garnish. You know, you're gonna put some butt plugs right in your drink. I'm fucking drunk. Let me finish this. It's Christmas. I'm getting drunk. For the hot buttered rum batter, we're gonna make some baby batter right here on camera. In a mixing bowl. Add room temperature butter, brown sugar, vanilla extract, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and salt. Using an electric hand mixer, which Mary has, I'll show you that in a minute. We're gonna beat it together until combined. Scraping the sides of the bowl as needed. Use immediately or store it in an airtight container in the fridge until ready to assemble the cocktails. That's actually cool, I like that. And then for the cocktails, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of the spice batter to a mug, add 2 ounces of dark rum, and top with 3/4 cup hot water. Stir until combined, garnish with cinnamon sticks. Okay, I like that this is a batter-based drink. That's really cool. You can make big batches of batter. You can just set it aside like if this is your seasonal drink. And just be like, boom, I'm gonna make me 1, I'm gonna make me 2, I'm gonna make me 3. That I really fucking dig about this. I imagine that it's gonna be delicious. All right, so let's do the camera thing. So you start fucking building. Because I want to go back and watch more of the Santa Clauses. We've only done 2. I know how the story's gonna go. I don't care. I think what I'm really liking about it, and we'll give you a better review in the future. Please tell me I'm not flashing addresses. Okay, good. Is that it's very Keenan and Kel. It's like Keenan and Kel writers made a Santa Claus movie. Santa Claus sequel works. All right, so we're adding everything except the rum or the water. Okay, I'm taking my ring off just so I don't get it dirty. So let me go back to the directions. Okay, half a cup. We'll do that last. Half a cup of brown sugar. Let's start there. Let's get the dry stuff in. We're gonna start dry and then get everything wet. You know, like life. Oh yeah, get some of that dry stuff. Get a little texture, you know, you can really feel it, the sensation. Oh, I'm fucking drunk. Is that packed? That is pretty packed. Let's just do just a little bit more. Boom. That's a pretty good half cup of brown sugar. Brown sugar! I guess I shouldn't. I did not know. You know, I don't pay attention to lyrics. I didn't know what that song was about, but if the Stones themselves came to the realization that, you know, maybe the message of that song is not a good one, we shouldn't sing it. Although, I don't know. I don't know. That is questionable. Anyways, that's a discussion for another video. All right, there's the brown sugar. 1.5 teaspoons. That's wet. I want to stay dry. Teaspoons. Give me some teaspoons. Oh, me, the clown. That's a teaspoon. I'll take you. What you got? And give me another teaspoon, you coward. What is a half teaspoon? We might need that. What are you? You look like ay. Teaspoon. This would probably be funnier if you could see me, but what's the fun of that? You know what? Let's just start here. We'll start with this. A couple of teaspoons, couple of half teaspoons. Where are we? We are on the cinnamon. 2 teaspoons ground cinnamon. Let me get it. And put it right in my mouth. Do the cinnamon challenge. I'm not doing that. I'm not dumb. That's a heaping. Okay, that's a little heavy. So we'll try to get this next one just a tiny bit light. Okay, that feels right. There's 2 teaspoons cinnamon toast can. Half a teaspoon ground nutmeg. This is the ground nutmeg. Let's get in there. Yeah, I think Mary's doing something. I don't know. I thought she was feeding cats, but I was like, it's way too early to feed the babies. There's a half teaspoon ground nutmeg. Oh, fuck me. I need a 1/4 teaspoon. But thanks to my beautiful, beautiful wife. Hey, that's a fun word. We have measurings that are a 1/4 teaspoon. That's an 1/8 teaspoon. Oh, damn, yeah. Hold on, wait. No. 8, okay, 1/4 is easy. 1/4 is easy. I don't know if still, my beautiful wife is beautiful and awesome. And she's putting up with me today because I'm just not having a good day. And not because anything happened. It's just, we talk about this as positive as I can be, as up as I can be. Every once in a while, I got to pay for it. It's fairly rare. It's gotten rarer since I fell in love with her and got to know her, but it does still happen. All right, cinnamon, nutmeg. What am I on, the cloves? Yeah, 1/4 teaspoon cloves. I almost wish she was up here to laugh at me because her laughter is like, every time Mary laughs, an angel gets its wings. Oh, she heard that. She's like, barf. And I'm not going to elaborate. For those that don't get that reference, you should just have to be old like me. All right. Wait, hold on. What did I just read? Oh, in the cloves. 1/4 teaspoon. All right, now we need an 1/8 of fine sea salt. See, I told you. Shh. I'm just going to put you down to a medium level. All right, an 1/8 of the fine sea salt. I told you we need the 1/8 for my beautiful, lovely wife. We can. Hey, Santa. Santa, we could use more of these too. I can use another metal whisk because I need more because I'm getting into bacon. But yeah, one of these. All right, so 1 teaspoon fine sea salt. You are some sexy sea salt right here. Yes, you are. Oh, I should have broken up the clumps. I don't know why, but this clumps. Is it just because it's shitty? Maybe. Oh, see? That is not a lump of sugar. I'm just gonna do it right here. Oh, geez. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna whip some of that off right there. Right into the sink like that, because I'm a pro. Oh boy. Okay, the rum, the water. Okay, so now I just need the vanilla and then the butter. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm just gonna. No, that's been used. This can go back. That can. All right, we're gonna use you. These are all used. This can go back. Oh boy. I'm drunk. You really probably should have stayed here to supervise me, but we're almost there now. All right. Oh, pure vanilla extract. How much? 1.5 teaspoons. My God. I probably should put vanilla on my thing, especially if I'm getting back into making these things. Okay, that's 1. I mean, I could have just used the half 3 times, but there you go. 1.5 things of vanilla. 1.5 things. 1.5 things. Okay. Now, 1 stick of butter. Ooh, new delivery statuses. I got stuff coming in. Oh yeah, my Severin Films 4K release of 4 Flies on Gray Velvet in 5 days. Dario Argento shipped. Yeah, I've seen 4 Flies on Gray Velvet. Only recently I got a Blu-ray and it's awesome. It's Argento. It's early Argento. It's in his Animal trilogy. I have never seen 5 Days, his made-for-television comedy. It's like, as far as I know, that's never been released in America. I'm like insanely excited. It's the one and only released Dario Argento material I have not seen. I'm a huge Dario fan. All right, come on, Butter, get in there. All right. Woo. Okay, y'all, we've made it this far. Just. We'll keep it there. We'll reboil in a moment. All right, so now my plugs are over here. So hold on, let me make sure there's no, like, that's a Christmas card. It'll just fall over. Oh, hi. Oh, that's the extra. Accidentally counted one twice. Okay, there's no. All right, good. No what's the word I'm looking for? Sensitive information. So I'm gonna, let's set the camera. I guess we'll be over here for the blendage. This is the water gun. We teach the cats about tree respect with that. All right, we got the mixture. We got Mary's sweet hand mixer. I've never used a hand mixer. I've got a stand mixer I've had for years and never used, but which we will, because I'm getting into baking. Because if you've watched my other vlogs, you know. But now we're gonna get into the stand mixing. Okay, we're gonna plug that in. But then first, hold on, the really important part. Almost there. Okay. Now, where's the directions? Okay, that's ingredients. All right, in the bowl, we're gonna put all that together using a electric hand mixer. We're gonna beat together until combined, scraping the sides of the bowl as needed. Okay. Where's my scraper? I'm gonna use one of these newer scrapers. It's smaller, doesn't take up as much room, not as necessary. Okay, we'll put that scraper right there. All right, now is there speeds? What do I do with yours? I don't know. Let's see. Quick burst. I can figure out. Is it gonna auto, or do I have to hold the button down the whole time?
Okay. First of all, whatever you do not press that.
That releases the blades. Thank you. So it is just a switch operated thing.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what we do here. Whoa! Oh! Jeez. Okay.
Okay, so normally I would chop up the butter in smaller pieces before I put it in the
Mary, I told you should have come over here to supervise. Let's see what we can do. Also, I think I just need to put some actual like force on it too. That'll help. Whoa! Tex. What?
Don't go too fast.
I didn't mean to. Oh, this smells good. I'm trying to keep you at a 1. What are you doing? No, this is awful. I feel like I should have started this by hand. It's actually not splattering around like I feel like it is. I feel like it's going everywhere. Well, I mean a little. But that'll... We gotta clean the kitchen. We worked on the living room pretty good. I should almost show you, but... Alright. Okay, I think I know. Okay, here we go. All right, it's starting to calm down. We're starting to get something blended happening here. Oh, you know what? Also, scrape down the side. Actually, here, I'll tell you what. This will make my life so much easier. Just however you want to. Whew! I got a little on me. All right, wait. I didn't realize this was actually going to be another step in the foray into baking. So I kind of feel like, oh fuck, I think I've aerosolized some cinnamon. I kind of feel like we should do this in the foyer, since we're going into my foyer of baking. Is that, no.
I don't think you're using that right.
Well, I was doing foyer as a dumb joke. My foray into the foyer. That's why I'm going for that joke. Okay. Okay, now we have something a little more batter like, oh, did I get you?
No.
Oh, you touched the hot stove. Oh, you okay? You got away pretty quick. I think you're okay, right? Yeah? Okay. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Oh, I definitely just threw a glob.
The cats will find it.
Yeah, sure. Luckily, the alcohol goes in later. Oh, honey, are you okay? I'm sorry, sweetie. I know it was a very...
God damn it.
What? Oh, dude.
We have got to fucking clean out this kitchen.
Yeah, we really do.
It's fucking booby trapped.
I agree. All of it. She's having a problem with the external elements of the kitchen, which I get, because this is me, as you probably just saw in the fucking spice drawer. Please, Santa, we have a huge kitchen. Why do I need all the things to, you know, I like cooking. I like cooking and making music and having sex. That's about all I really like in life. Mary knows. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to scrape those sides down. We'll see if any of that batter falls in. Oh, this smells really good. Mary, let's make cookies and fuck with children. Fuck with children. I did say with, but I realized I may have mumbled it, and somebody out there is going to be... Yeah, children are gross, dude. Like, we don't want any part of it. Except your children. Of course, your children are lovely and wonderful little angels of wonderfulness.
Now, children are great for, you know, taking for an afternoon, winding them up real good with sugar and caffeine, and then sending them back to the parents.
The only good child is a Godzilla fan. See, you see what I did there, Mary? I played with your expectations, because when you start something that aggressive, you think you're going to do that the old shitty thing. Oh, somehow this did get all over me. Okay, we have some batter. Some of it better than other. Okay. You know, we have some batter. We have some gooder. God, I kind of just.
Oh, is there eggs in there?
No. No.
Are we done mixing?
I think so.
Check your instructions.
No, you would just blend this, and then we're gonna mix it with hot water and rum and stir it together. That's batter. We made the batter. Okay, no, you're right. Scraping the sides of the bowls is needed. Use immediately or store in an airtight container in the fridge until ready to assemble. Like an Avenger. And then step 2. Step 2. For one cocktail, add 2 tablespoons of the spice batter to a mug. Add 2 ounces of dark rum and top with 3/4 cup hot water. Stir until combined. Garnish with blah blah.
Okay, so if we are done.
Well, I don't want to lick the whole thing. I just want to. Oh, Mary's gonna teach me something. Do I need to?
No, it's just go ahead and take one. You don't have to clean the entire thing, but you can. Oh, you're gonna palate cleanse with your buck.
Gotta finish that shit. I have a much stronger constitution than that, because I'm a big boy now.
You ready?
Oh, hold on, wait, before you do it. I guess we're doing if we're doing this together, we have to dink it and sink it. Granular. It's totally granular, dude.
Look at all that sugar.
It's pretty fucking good, though. All right, now let's get sexy with it. I almost feel like it's for the time code for this end, so I can fucking skip this part. I got some on my chin. Just beat it all over my chin. Oh, my tongue. Beat it on my tongue. You know why I'm doing this, Mary?
What?
Because there are some pervs out there. I would probably be one of them that watch this footage and just actually get excited by you. Whatever, like the grosser I am over here, the harder it is for them.
All done.
Well, you see, you're more skilled at this than I am. I have left. All right, that's done. Oh shit! All right, we're gonna move on. Sure. Thank you. But so there's the batter. You know, thick batter consistency. I don't know. I'm new at this shit. All right, so now for the easy part. Easy-ish part. I think it said like tablespoons. So let me get them.
Tablespoons, I believe.
What else you got? Do you want to pick out a mug?
Sure.
And let's not use my normal morning coffee mug, but you can pick me out the other. Well, I guess I'll just use the other. No, I want to use. Well, you can use. No, for you use whatever you want to use. I'm gonna use my baby. No, I get that little bit of coffee ring. My previous last year's morning coffee mug. 2 tablespoons of the spice batter. 2 ounces of dark brown. Tablespoons. I need me some tablespoons, girl. Woo! Fire!
And then it sounds like this is significantly more than what for 2 of us, so we'll need to put the rest into a Tupperware.
But that's what I was talking about, like how cool that is that we can just, like this is something you can just make, and then all you gotta do is put some rum and hot water and a blast of this in there. So everybody in, like make sure I don't catch myself on fire or shit. But anyways, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, cause I have a good feeling about this. I think this is gonna be one of those cocktails I really like more than I'm expecting to. Whatever. I mean, it's not like we don't have 18,000. Are you on standby with putting shit away? Because this is still going to take a minute. I appreciate it. You can set it on the counter. Yeah, that'll be the right size. It's like, do you even... there's a lot here. It's like, did you even make enough? But I did. It's interesting. 2 tablespoons. Okay.
Yes, 2 tablespoons each.
Well, yeah, because I was about to be like, man, like, that's a lot more than 4 cups in here. Or 4 servings. Okay, I'll probably put a little more. Just to, make up for what gets lost in the... I'm sure there are smarter, better ways of doing this that I would learn if I haven't had a bottle of wine. And, I got some on the rim, I'll have to make sure. And double vodka and soda. But also, my team lost, and this is a Saturday, and it's also amplified by a very light dinner. Because I've been cooking a lot this weekend. Come on, get out. Get out. Get out. Hi, Jack. Mary, where you going? Mary, where you going? Where you going, Mary?
I'm just going to get some water first.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's the work. Oh, Jesus. Gee, what am I? Okay, wrong. Right hand, left hand. Right hand, left hand. Oh, you know what? It's funny, too, because I'm, like, heating this water up. But it's like, I should maybe not overheat the water. Because people are going to expect us to taste test this. And then we'll have to like wait around for 5 minutes. Huh?
It does have to be hot enough to dissolve everything.
Yeah, but I get my point being like, we ain't going to drink it at boiling temperature.
That's true. Means we may need to be kept for a few minutes until it cooks.
Yeah. Yeah, something's burning. Is it me? All right. Oh, I'm using the wrong fucking whatever. Who cares? We got this. We are good at what we do. We are professionals. Kids, try this at home. I actually legally should actually point out that is a joke. It's a fucking joke. Kids, don't listen to me. I'm just a random fucking human being that just living their lives and having fun, learning and living their dreams. Because that's what I do here. Oh, fuck. We still gotta get the... No. We still gotta get the rum in here. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Use the batter to catch it. Stick you right there. All right. Paper towel me. Paper towel me. Paper towel me. Sure. It's for rum catching. You don't want the rum to dribble all down the chin. I don't know. I expected a slightly bigger, not a big guffaw, A slightly bigger giggle on that. 2 ounces! Like a big boy drink. Some of these drinks, oh shit. I thought there was more in this than there was.
Oh, where's the other one?
Well, it's in the box. The booze box, the weekly booze box. Oh, y'all, Mary has a problem.
Yeah, his name's Eric.
I was setting you up for it. I was totally setting you up for it. Okay. Yeah, I need like an ounce out of that son of a bitch. Fucking just shut up. Shh. Oh, you even opened it? My God, y'all. Get you a woman that opens your booze. Or your juice, or your milk. Whatever you want. Something that smells like burning. You got that?
Mm.
Thank you, my dear. All right, what do we fucking stir? Oh, we gotta put water in. And it's measured water. I should keep that in mind. Well, I believe that is correct. If you don't mind digging me out, you can do it. Yeah, give me a 1/4 cup. I'll do 3 flashes. Yeah.
Actually, we do have a 3/4 cup.
All right, well, give me. That's right, because again, my beautiful wife in my beautiful house has got these like better than me fucking things. I could use a set of these. I could also use a metal set, because sometimes you want a hard one. Y'all missed the look I gave Mary. All right. Of course, these don't quite have the like spout for pouring.
Actually, they kind of do.
You have to show me later, because it's too late now.
There's notches on the inside. See?
Yes, I smell. And as expected, a certain mug. Well, I wasn't pointing for you to stir it. I was just pointing like that. I think mugs are actually more than hands. Watch your hand. I do not want to fucking accidentally get you. Thank you. As shitty as my day has been, that would make it 1,000 times worse. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. These, like, if I pour a cup of coffee, it's gonna fill that shit up. So,
yeah, but here's the thing. We can actually take this downstairs and not have to worry about spilling it.
well, yeah, but I'm saying like, cause I got all this shit on the edges, and I probably did on yours too. But anyway, point being, like, come on, man.
No, I don't think we have any star anise.
Okay. Oh, well, we got cinnamon sticks, but I wasn't gonna do them because
Okay.
I feel like it's good as it is. So, and you're right. I think because of the hot water, you just give this a nice little centrifugal stir for a while. I can already tell mine is really kind of melted out into the drink.
Yeah.
But then again, I drink a lot more, not a lot more instant coffee than you do. I tend to have, like a fresh ground coffee pot, like with the grinder built in for coffee. For those that don't know,
I usually do instant coffee when I'm sick.
Well, I was gonna say, like,
just keep drinking tons of decaf.
Oh. Okay. I guess you don't get sick that often. I haven't. But I do like maybe an instant cup like once a week, just because it's so much faster. I get out the door to go do the weekly errands. All right, Mary, you gonna try yours?
You try it's safe.
I was joking about because heat was my joke. Hold on, let me do the. Well, no, you know.
I'm gonna put this stuff away.
No, I know what you were gonna do. I was gonna say let me do it, but it's like, well, fuck. I mean, you know what? I'm feeling lazy. Oh, yours is like one of mine. Well, I haven't stopped stirring mine, so mine's probably gonna do the same.
Yeah, there's gonna be a certain amount of separation, I think.
Yeah, maybe we should have beat it longer into a more of a...
Do you think we should put this in one of the smaller, like the small round ones?
No, I think what you got, the tiny square, is good. Honestly, because those are more stackable, anyways. I like the small round ones for like when you take some hummus somewhere. I mean, it's got a nice color. And I guess theoretically we could taste like a spoonful, because that would probably cool down fairly quickly.
True.
Yeah, it definitely does kind of break up, and there's definitely some like granularity.
The
you
sugar
might.
should dissolve.
Are you?
Just.
No, I'm with you. I just thought like.
I was just trying to eliminate some of the stuff in the.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you. I got you. Oh. Oh.
What?
No, we did not beat this nearly enough. I just found a huge, like, egg of, like, fucking brown sugar. Where my brown sugar's a little older.
Oh, oopsies.
Well, whatever. It is what it is. Keep it with a grain of salt. Again, I'm pretty good in the kitchen these days. Cocktails are a whole new world. So don't get mad at me. I'm learning.
I guess maybe using your special.
Which could also be partially why maybe we're getting a little bit of that granular separation.
Yeah. Well, what would that be? I'm curious as to what your logic is.
The
fuck?
Okay. Did Santa just land on the roof? Like the heat, like the sign. I don't know. I'm very drunk. I can't think of the terms, right? But like, there's like a whole thing like in science, like the science of the more you like speed things up and blend stuff together, the more the molecules break down and they can mix together, blah, blah, blah. Like I'm very like generalized sciencing what I'm explaining here.
Because what would be separate, the sugar is not what's separating out here. The sugar is dissolved into the liquid.
But the liquid didn't get liquefied enough to dissolve all the sugars.
Yeah, no, that is not supersaturated with sugar.
I don't think you paid attention to the mixture. The sugar is the second biggest ingredient in this
but I'm talking
batter.
about the ratio of sugar to water, though.
Oh, that is. I don't know. Fucking science. I'm drunk. Fuck you, science. Fucking science of.
I'm sciencing your cooking.
Stop fucking sciencing scientific cooking. I'm obviously okay. Are you probably?
With the separation here is basically the oil, i.e., the butter, separating from the water, and plus whatever
Honestly, you know what the problem is?
Here.
The problem is my fucking dark sugar is probably too old.
No, that's not the problem. Trust me.
It smells good though.
Oh, that's potent.
If you can handle the heat, I can handle the heat. Potent in flavor or alcohol?
Alcohol. Because the mixture's not doing a whole lot to cut the alcohol.
Well, again, I've had a lot more to drink than you have, but I can tell there's a little bit of alcohol burn there.
One thing here. I'm gonna smush this down so that there's less irritation.
Oh, I thought you were going to put more in the drink, like you're gonna. I'd hoped for more. Maybe I just, because I looked around. There was a few different recipes. I probably should have gone with the first one. The people were complaining that it was too buttery, but I feel like this is not as buttery as I was expecting. Not as flavorful as I was expecting.
Pressing this down so it's got less.
No, you're fine, but somehow I feel like I just took a bead of cinnamon in the eye. I know that wasn't from you. I don't know what that was. My eyes have been weird today. Maybe it's because I'm drinking it out of a spoon. I think the spoon is making a bit of a difference.
Okay.
It was definitely a better drink when I had like a drink of it. So she is gonna mix a tiny touch more mixture in hers. She just wiggled it off the spoon. That's fine. This is science. I just wish you'd showed me how much, so if it makes a difference.
It was tiny.
It was like a tiny little nugget.
Like maybe the size of a peanut M&M.
That or even a little smaller, maybe. I don't want to bump the spoon. Surprisingly not that hot. I mean hot, but... It is a little heavy up, well, on the cinnamon, just by a smidge. But I also think maybe that's where I got some around the edge. feel like I'm inhaling some cinnamon where I got a little mixture around
I
the
kind of
edge.
feel like maybe this might have been better with like the Captain Morgan's rather than the Kraken.
Well, it did say dark rum.
I
and
know,
I'm,
it's like-
I'm not as familiar with my rums, so.
Is it which version of Kraken do we have here? Because there's two different ones.
Oh shit. Oh, awesome.
Black spiced rum.
Where's the newer bottle?
I don't know what you do.
Oh, you. What did I use? I can use the cap off. There you go.
So that's it.
Black spice rum.
There's also a different version.
But these are the same versions, so that defeats that hypothesis.
Like it's a black label. Like the same image, but it's inversed.
Okay. I let it kind of tingle on the tongue for a little bit, and I like the tingliness of the cinnamon. But I thought I was kind of expecting more of a butteriness to it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very rum and cinnamon forward.
Yeah. And I mean the butter and the other ingredients
or clove, actually.
yeah, well,
is it clove and cinnamon?
yeah. And those flavors are there, and like the brown sugar and you know all that, the flavors are there. But I expected this to be a bit more warm, a bit more cozy.
Oh, Kraken has a limited edition black roast coffee rum.
That might be pretty good with this. I really fucking hate my hair. May I get the scissors? No, I'm just kidding. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Na 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 na. I'm Eddie Munster. This should be the thumbnail.
Alrighty then.
I was about to be like, I like this, but
I can't decide.
yeah, so you're with me. We're like kind of right on the fence, like.
It's sort of one of those things that if I was at a party and somebody handed it to me, I'd be like,
Okay.
alright.
Yeah,
I can sip on this while I talk to people.
But at the same time, I feel like if this was something I brought, like high-end chefs or something, I was like, oh, try this. They'd be like,
Yeah, it's one of those things. That's
I'd be
like,
embarrassed to do that.
This is one of those drinks that's so old school that I'm not sure how many people have actually had it. It's like people talk about it, but this is like Victorian England crap.
Oh, well, shit. You know what the problem is?
What?
We are drinking it wrong. Pinkies out, bitches. Take two. Pinkies out, bitches!
So
This is work. I'm not saying it looks good, but it's working way too goddamn well. I'm like enamored with myself now. I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me hard.
alrighty then.
That's right. Mary might know the reference, but hasn't really seen it. Shit, I'm drinking enough. I'm about to have like another one. It's not bad. There's part of me that wants to be like, well, maybe if you just put more mixture with that amount of rum, but a little, like 1.5 times that mixture.
So 3 tablespoons.
Right, and then like fill it up with water, so 1.5 times that.
Mm-hmm.
But then the problem I have with that is I feel like at that point the cinnamon is going to become overwhelming. Because this is, like you said, this is pretty cinnamon forward.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know that I'd want to go more cinnamon than that, without going into like a lot more sugar.
Well, it's like I would almost be tempted. Plan failed. I was like, just to like grab a pat of my butter from there.
Make it a little creamier. Yeah, good idea.
Fine, I'll
Okay, good. I'm glad you're in the shop. So what were you thinking? Oh my God! You know what? I forgot to tell you all. I totally forgot to tell you all. You may not realize this, but I'm pretty fucking drunk. Actually, you're pretty when I'm drunk. 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 You're pretty when I'm drunk, and I'm pretty fucking drunk. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Don't burn yourself, guys.
I appreciate it. I was being careful, but I appreciate it.
Okay, who's in the tree?
Were you gonna say something? This is the worst segment.
Yeah. Yeah, the tree.
I'm sorry, she had to bend over to see who was under the tree.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I haven't done the cooking segment for this vlog, but these cocktails are so long, and I'm like, maybe there's cooking before this. I don't know. We're gonna shut up and watch more Santa Claus. Fuck off, Christmas, bitches. Happy holidays, fuck shits. Happy Hanukkah, hosers. Because Canadian, no. No.
There are Jewish Canadians.
No, I know, but I was gonna just say stuff because it would phonetically sound funny, and then my brain, as drunk as I am, caught up to the fact of, yeah, it may phonetically sound funny, but it's not okay. Don't fucking.
So.
You know where my mouth.
We're gonna say, I'm sorry.
Where my mouth goes faster than my brain does.
Say, I'm sorry. Y'all have a happy holiday season.
But I'm Jennifer Lopez. I do that because, my God, South Park: The Stick of Truth and The Fractured Butthole are on finally massive sale. The gold version of Fractured Butthole, because you all want a golden butthole that's fractured.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna be on sale by the time I see this.
16 days. No, it will be.
Okay.
I think the sale's on for a little. Ooh, hold up. Hold on, almost. Ooh, Josh Hartnett back here. Except for the lighting. Wait, not in the eyebrow, not in the eyebrow. There we go. I'm David Lynch and the weather is wonderful. Outside it is frightful. The drinks are so delightful. Joe Bob is pretty C. And Darcy, and Darcy, and Darcy. I'm Darcy from the last drive-in and I'm amazing. Mary's making me vlog something. I didn't think this through. Is it supposed to be seeing my face, or is it more about the results?
I would like to see your reaction to the results.
Crap baskets. So what can I talk about for 10 seconds so I actually put this in the vlog? Because this totally should be there. I mean, instead of just being cut out completely. But I've already filmed. I've had a lot.
Always just start over. That is a thing.
No, I've already started the camera. If I put it on film, it has to happen. You can't just let film sit around. That's how you get ghosts. That's how you get movie ghosts. I've had a lot of wine.
Yeah, digital though, dude.
Digital ghosts are worse. Hold on. Digital ghosts are worse because they won't stop playing the didgeridoo. Then you're haunted by. That's the best face I have ever put on camera.
Do you have it on the split screen thing or?
No, I had my face. I guess I should come around here. Show your face too. Yeah, yours looks way better. Hey.
Hi.
So what are we doing here? I'll be a Mary. What are we doing here?
So.
Okay, so you want to tell your mom made gingerbread cookies. Y'all made them, cut them out, and then you're decorating and being cute while I was at dinner with Dad.
Yes.
I'm guessing a Star Wars design. Seems like a safe bet.
You would think that.
Porno? I can't show that on YouTube.
Now I want to say the top batch are the ones Mom's decorated.
Christmas bloody Christmas cookie.
Ninja, they're called ninja cookies, but they're really just karate.
Oh my God! You know what? I just realized. I noticed this in your where you were keeping cat snacks the other day. That there was a box in there that's like Ninja Bread Man.
I've had it for a couple of years. I meant to do it like last year, and I just never got to it.
They smell pretty good, other than mixing with the soap you just wash your hands with. They smell good.
I don't even smell it.
You've been around it all day. But yeah, they look delightful. Yeah, I assumed that was like a thing you just had there for a while. I was like, oh, maybe we should do something with that. But it's just funny. Like 2 days ago, I had that thought.
Ice cream off.
No.
He's blind now.
Why are you taking them all out though?
Because I'm going to show you mine.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I was
It's just like, yeah.
that's a lot of work.
If I had realized Mom was sending all of these home with me, I would have packed this differently.
Yeah, put yours on top for to show off. I'm not going to show you until she gets it there because I can already see they look cute.
Mom's probably are better than mine. She did it a lot faster too.
It depends on what you mean by better. Hers are more uniform, more traditional, and they're very nicely done. But yours are more exciting.
I lost some eyes too.
No. They're just these have been fighting ninjas, right? So just it's like it's a war scar. Should just put an eye patch on them.
I kind of like.
I mean, look, this one even has like a head wrap because they had a brain injury.
I kind of like my little belt.
Oh yeah, it is a little ninja belt. What's the blue part?
That's like one of those little insignia type things, like a little badge.
Okay.
Or whatever.
All right. And this one looks like he is in a lot of pain from the splits. The eyes are bulging. He's like, what have I done? How will I ever get back up? This one's like, run away! Oh no, Mr. Bell! That's very cute.
So.
Very cute cookies from a very cute lady. And her very not currently cute man. I've been busy wrestling. I got a wrestling career today.
Yeah, but I thought you would find that entertaining.
Those are cool and they are very pretty. And we'll put that in the Christmas vlog. If I remember, if this is in the wrong vlog, whatever. Nice. All right. All right, well, there was your Crimbus vlog. Crimbus with a Nimbus. Crimbus with Nimbus. He's not impressed. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap this up so I can get this done. Filming this on a Thursday. Gonna spend most of Friday cooking. We're making holiday treats and trying to watch some other cool movies. And we're starting to get into our January, our Golden Globes watch, which is really our pre-gaming for the Oscars to get ahead on all of that. So we'll have some of those reviews for you there. But that's it. Thank you, everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful time. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, however you're going to deal with it. And let me know. I'd like to hear your recipes. I might try them on the show. You never know. And especially for Hot Buttered Rum. We're still playing with that. We don't really like what we came up with. It's okay, but it could be better. Mary has since tried it with the spiced rum instead of the dark rum. She liked that better, but it's still not the best. It's just not dissolving. There's too much batter. It's not dissolving properly. So we'll play with that. Other than that, though, comment below. Let me know. Excited to hear what you have to say. How many times you seen Avatar? You gonna go back and see it again? We're gonna go back and see it again. We might do D-box seating just to experience that. We've never done that. Comment below. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. Other than that, and click the thumbs up button. Give me that good old thumb of encouragement, because I do love to be encouraged. And of course, remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music, 90s style pop punk, and look up Eric Butts. See what you think. Couple songs. I got more stuff coming. Excited about it. Making some short films next year. If you want to see some of the previous film work I've done, go to my out-of-date website, TheEricButts.com. See what you think about that. And as always, more content. Ways to support the channel with the links in the description below. Just click that see more button to see more butts. And in the meantime, it is 10 o'clock. This is my first sip of wine. Cheers. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go enjoy my holidays, and I'm going to see you all later. Magic!